Okay, dental. We have a dental building, so we need to figure out some way of getting somebody in there to operate in the dental building. So we've made contact with, throughout the state of South Dakota, with dentists and dental associations and Board of Dentistry, and we're talking to the people that drive the bus, the dental bus, so they may come down. We're trying to get them to come down next year. And we have a few other odds and ends on the table, so that's where we stand with dental.
What's a dental bus?
That's the ones that come around on the bus and fix teeth. Usually when you go to Mission to see them, I think one of them has Ronald McDonald on it. And they come around and fix teeth and stuff like that from Delta Dental.
Is that for like school kids only or for adults?
Everybody.
Adults too?
Yeah, I was talking to the person last Friday when I went to the South Dakota Dental Oral Health Summit, and what they said is that sometimes they have a hard time getting everybody scheduled in there.
So many, huh?
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's not even enough because
Uh-huh.
people don't know that they're there. So we're hoping maybe they can come park in front of our building, and then we can get some volunteer dentists, so instead of just the 2 or 3 people at a time, they can see 5 or 6. Have their dentist oversee whoever comes in.
So will they be using the dental bus instead of the building, or will they, because do they
They'll
have
use
like
both.
all
They'll
the
actually
stuff in
use
the bus?
both.
Oh.
They'll use both. The bus will be parked outside, and they'll be basically in charge of everything. You know, so, you know, if anybody comes in, we can have volunteer dentists come, whether it's, like somebody that's just out of school or in school and training, they can watch over their shoulder and go around and look at all, and get a whole bunch of people through. We're also thinking about, or I'm talking to the Dental Association up in, what they're gonna try and do is we're gonna try and get a bunch of dentists together and have what they call a Mission of Mercy, which is what they did up in Spirit Lake. They get a bunch of dentists, hygienists together, put them in a room, and bring in a bunch of kids and stuff. They did like 250 kids in one day. They checked their teeth and fixed teeth and did whatever they had to do. Varnish them, fluoride, whatever. So we have a lot on the burner. It's just, we need stuff. And that's the update for dental.
It's so hard to get into dental.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's hard.
If your tooth isn't ready to fall out, they won't see you.
Down here, they just have one dentist there.
Yeah,
Yes.
but everybody in the state of South Dakota knows that we have a problem down here. But we need to figure out how to fix it. That's what we need to do.
It cost the mission anything.
Probably
Yeah.
to pay for a dentist, to pay for a health tech, to pay for a receptionist, pay for a hygienist. We're figuring about $270,000 a year. So,
If anybody starts out as a volunteer, do you think they'll, eventually get on there? Like,
what, as a dentist or?
As a receptionist and,
Yeah.
you can just hop around
If
it.
we can raise money to get this thing going. I
Yeah.
mean, there's ways of doing it, that's just putting the money out and saying, okay, we have a dentist, we have all the other support people. I mean, we can even add like what do they call it, a lab tech, because in the back room where the safe is, it's set up for a lab tech. So if somebody came in and needed dentures, they could make them right there. And we have a lot of stuff to do that, but that's gonna add another $100,000 to the budget to have a lab tech come in. And that's just paying people, that's not operating expenses, lights, water.
So to get
To-
to see the dentist, it's gonna cost something.
Probably not. We may have a sliding scale and get Medicaid, Medicare, whatever we can get. That's one of our biggest hangups, is that Medicaid, Medicare won't pay us unless a dentist owns the practice, which is the people coming in. And he's the guy that says, I have responsibility and I have accountability for these people coming in. So if their tooth breaks in a week, he's there to fix it. And that's the big problem that South Dakota has, is that just a dentist can own the practice. And we're not the only ones in this predicament,
Really?
because there are, like,
So
who is it? One of the reservations up north has a 20-bed, well, 20-seat dental clinic, and they can't get dentists in there. Yeah, they've got 20 seats, and they can't get anybody in there. And that's a tribal-owned program, too.
So who owns the dental bus then? Is there one owner of the
Yeah, it's
dental bus?
Delta Dental.
The
They're-
company owns it then?
Yeah, they have a specific exemption to the law saying that, they can operate. But this was years ago, and then since then, the rules have been tightened, so if anybody like us want to do things, we can. But when they got this bus started, the laws weren't as strict. So that's the Dental Association making the laws, the dental board approving them, or Board of Dentistry approving them, and then South Dakota Legislature approving that. So it's an uphill battle.
Whose idea was it to have a dentist here?
Father Hatchers or one of the people, one of his donors. From what I understand, the Marinis go around the country and solicit chairs and equipment. And they've done, this is maybe the third or fourth one that they've done, clinic. And most of these others are running. It's just that the state of South Dakota, the laws are so tight that we can't get anything done.